Engine, and today I'm going to show you how I made this fall-inspired look. I know it's late November now and we have snow here in Sweden, but this was a requested look. So if you want to see how I created this, or maybe just watch how I make funny makeup faces, then continue watching. I'm going to start by moisturizing my face. Make sure your hands and your face are clean before doing this. I'm using a basic day cream by Kicks. I think it's a Swedish brand or Scandinavian. When you're happy with your moisturized face, it's time to start with the eyeshadow primer. This one is from NYX, and I'm just going to use the brush and apply it around my eyes where the eyeshadow is going to be. If you haven't used eyeshadow primer before, you definitely should. It helps the eyeshadow stick way better and it doesn't crease up over time. I'm just using my fingers to smear it out all over my lid. Now it is time to do the brows. I'm going to start by brushing out my brows with my Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I am using the shade Granite, which is a grey one. I'm starting by outlining my brows with straight lines to make the shape I want, and then I'm gently filling them in. Next, I'm going to cover my red spots with a Spotless treating cover stick from Ako or Ako, I don't know how to say it. It's a Swedish brand from a drugstore. I'm just using my fingers to do this. I think it provides a nice base before going over with the concealer. Speaking of, my concealer is from Smashbox and it is a waterproof one in the shade Light, I think, since I'm very light in my skin. I'm using it on my brow bone to highlight a little bit and also like just even out the color of my skin. I think that using a beauty blender for your concealer gives the best result, but I currently need to buy a new one, so I'm just using my fingers for now. And I think it works just fine. I'm also applying concealer to my so-called problem areas, which is around my nose, my chin, between my eyebrows, and the dark circles under my eyes. Once you have a nice base to work with, it's time to start with the fun stuff, which is the eyeshadow. Today I'm going to be using the NYX Ultimate Brights palette, which is a very colorful and fun palette. I'm going to start by dipping into this orangey yellow shade in the bottom using a big fluffy brush from Real Techniques. I am then going to apply it all over my crease and make sure I get a lot of pigment in there. I'm using the same color and brush to do the same thing underneath my eye as well. And then I'm doing the exact same thing on the other eye. Now I'm going to use the brightest yellow in the palette and I'm going to apply it in the corner of my eye. For this I'm using what is actually an eyebrow brush, but any small brush works for this. Now I'm going back to the orange color we used in the crease and the same big brush. I'm going to fill almost my entire lid, but focus on the middle part. I just wanted to mention that all the brushes I'm using in this video are from either Real Techniques or Sephora, and they're both from their starter sets for eyeshadow. So I have one set from Sephora and one from Real Techniques, and they're both pretty cheap for brushes. Now we're going to use an orange shade in the top right of the palette, and I'm going in with a Sephora brush that is a little bit smaller than the previous one. I'm applying this to the corner of my eye, both on the lid and underneath my eye. Now I'm going in with a smaller brush, but with the exact same color, and I'm going to do this just to make it a little bit more intense, closest to my eyes. Same brush, going in with the red color of this palette this time. This red color has a little bit of shimmer in it as well, so it'll make your eyes pop a little bit. And I'm putting this on top of the orange in the corner as well. This is a yellow eyeliner and it is called the Mood Crayon and it is in the color Happy. I'm going to use this on my waterline. Filling in on the bright yellow in the corner of my eye. Using this big brush a lot, huh? It's great for blending, so I'm going to blend all the colors together now. The Alchemist palette from Kat Von D. I'm gonna use the green shade in the corner of my eye. This will give some thick dimension to the eyeshadow previously applied. I'm also going to use my fingers just to apply it on my brow bone as a highlighter. Eyeshadow done. Using my liquid eyeliner from IsaDora, I'm going to do a thin wing from the middle of my eye outwards. Time to bend some lashes. I'm going to start by getting my lashes as far in as I can, and then I'm going to hold them there for probably 15 to 20 seconds. Make sure to stay hydrated while you do your makeup. Then quickly going in with some mascara while the lashes are bent to make them stay that way. My mascara is a Precission mascara from IsaDora. I like to remove any excess mascara with a wet Q-tip, and I also like to bend the lashes a little bit extra with it. Contour time! I am using a cheek contour duo palette from NYX in the shade Double Date. I'm using an angled cheek brush from Kix to apply it. This is to give my face some more dimension. Then I like to shape my brush with my fingers for the nose contour. Going back to the Alchemist palette, I'm going to use the pink shade on my cheeks. I'm not very big on highlight in general, but a little bit goes a long way. Fake lashes. These are from Ardell and the glue is from Duo. I'm pretty new to fake lashes myself, but make sure you get a lot of glue in the corner of them because that's where they want to fall off. Applying them as close to the lash line as possible, letting them dry, and then putting on another coat of mascara just to make them blend in with your regular lashes. Topping off with some eyeliner to even out any corners from the fake lashes. You might just stop here if you want, because you know they say either go big on eyes or big on lips, but I am going to do both. I got the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick from Kat Von D in the shade Agogo to match the eyeshadow. Just apply it like you would any other liquid lipstick. I haven't quite mastered it myself, but I'm trying. And there we have it, my fiery fall-inspired look. If you think this look is too intense, you could just use colors that are a little bit more muted and it would look just fine. Thanks for watching my first makeup tutorial ever. Please leave a comment below and tell me how I did. Bye!